Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome to Kelly Media. Today we're going to talk about the best eyelash serums for long, luscious lashes. So we all want those beautiful, long, healthy looking lashes, right? And there are some ways to get there, but we need to understand a couple things first. And the first thing is the hair growth cycle. This goes for all of our hair on our whole body. But we're talking about eyelashes. So there are three phases to the hair growth cycle. There's the anagen phase, that's when they're actively growing. There's the catagen phase, that's sort of a transitional phase. And there's the telogen phase, and that's the resting phase of the hair, of the actual growth. So that's the cycle. So think about it, at any given time, any of your hairs are in one of those phases. They're not all in the same phase at the same time. That's why if you lose a lash here and there and you notice it, you'll notice you're not without hair. You might not even notice that a hair fell out. You won't see a bald spot. On average, we lose about 5 to 7 lashes a day. Crazy, right? That's a lot in a week. Now, let's talk about how to instantly look like you have amazing lashes. And one way you can do that is with eyelash extensions. Now, they're expensive, they're time consuming, but boy, do they look good. I mean, you wake up in the morning and boom, you got Bambi lashes, or however you want to do the lashes. You may get more of a classic lash look. That was what I always preferred. Or you may want something more bold. Now, the first time you go to get lashes, it's going to be anywhere from $200 to $350. It's going to take 90 minutes to 2 hours to get that done. And a lash technician is going to glue one lash to each of your lashes, or if you're doing one of the more volume type looks, it may be 2 or more lashes to a lash. So you've got the cost, you've got your time, and then you've got the maintenance. So, you need to brush them out each day. That's not too bad, right? You do need to clean them, and a dedicated cleaner and brush you can usually get at the lash salon. You want to clean them every day. Don't want any bacteria growing there. You don't want to touch them all the time. You definitely don't want to rub your eyes. You have to train yourself to not do that. And these things are all doable if you're motivated, right? If you really want to do this. I also used, and a lot of lash techs recommend this, another sort of adhesive that you might put on every 3 days in between appointments. Just sort of another lash glue that you kind of brush on there to just help the glue hold. Instant gratification, looks great, a lot of maintenance. Oh, did I mention you probably want to teach yourself to sleep on your back, because you don't want to be grinding your face in the pillow and wake up with a pillow full of lashes that you spent all this money on. Just a little tip. Now, another way that we can have beautiful lashes is with lash growth serums. And you may have heard of Latisse. It's a prescription-only lash growth serum. And it has an interesting history. It actually, the active ingredient was used for glaucoma patients. And what they found is these patients were coming back and they had these fabulous lashes as a side effect of the glaucoma treatment. The company that made it decided to go ahead and go the cosmetic route with that product and call it Latisse and market it and have it be prescription only. And it is the only FDA approved prescription lash growth serum. Now, there are some interesting things about it though that you need to be aware of if you're going to go that route. So it contains what's called prostaglandin analogs. Now, full disclosure, I am not a scientist, but I listen to scientists and they say that this is not the best thing to be putting on your body. Some of the side effects of Latisse can be itchy eyes, irritation around the eyes. darkening of the skin around the eyes, color change of the iris, that's the colored part of your eye, especially with light colored eyes like blue or light green. A little bit frightening, so not something that I want to do. What are my other options? Well, there are other lash serums that are classified as cosmetic, but they still have those prostaglandin analogs. Some very popular ones are New Lash, Neu Lash, Revitalash, Grande Lash MD, and I've used these, before I knew and got the information about the prostaglandin analogs, and I have dark skin around my eyes already, and the last thing I want to do is make that worse. So the minute I learned about that, it was like, we're going to stop that, and what are my options? So I started doing some research on that, and I found some non-prostaglandin analog lash serums, and they contain peptides. They promote keratin, which is a protein in your hair that helps it stay strong. So the one that I'm currently using that I love is called Lash 24, and it's by a company called Hair La Vie, and I found it online. I really like it. It's a two-sided tube, and one side is your nighttime lash formula that you put on the base of your eyelashes on top, and the other side is a mascara wand type applicator with serum in it, and it's for use during the day. Interesting. So the idea Lash 24 is that you're treating the lashes 24 hours a day. There is another one. There's multiple products out there, but two that I'm familiar with. The other one is called Vegamore, and it is vegan, cruelty-free, all of those things that you might be looking for in a lash serum. So I was aware of lash extensions. I really enjoyed them. I adapted to the various maintenance and the things I needed to do, and the not rubbing and the sleeping on my back. And I was happy to do all that because I loved how it looked. It just felt really good. And people would comment that they looked natural, like they didn't really know they were extensions. I liked that. Now, some people prefer a more glamour sort of look, and that's great too. Everybody do your thing, you do you. I enjoyed that a lot. And what I did while I had them on is I was using a lash serum. I was using Grande MD and also New Lash at different times. And those are both, they say you can use them with extensions. So I got to a point where I was ready to take the extensions off, which I did. And I hardly had any lash left, and it didn't make sense to me because I had been using the serum. I don't know why that happened, but I immediately started using the Lash 24, and honestly, I saw growth within 6 weeks. I think 3 months is a really good benchmark with a lash serum if you're just starting out, to see the thickening and the growth, the length of the lashes. So be realistic if you're going to do it. Now, I want to share with you my secret trick to making this whole thing work, because it's like a lot of things in life. If you don't do it consistently, it's not going to work. You can wish all day long that it's going to work, but unless you're actually doing it, you won't see the growth in your lashes. So here's the trick to make this happen, to be consistent with your use of the serum. Keep that tube with your toothbrush. I have a little container that I have my floss and my toothbrush head for my electric toothbrush and my toothpaste and my sleeping lip mask, all the things that I use at night, in a little box, and I keep my serum in there. And so I see that every night, and double cleanse, all my serums and various potions, brush my teeth, put that serum on, and then I'm off to bed. And honestly, that is the key to this whole thing. So it's my little secret. It's not really a secret, it's just being consistent. But that's a way to help you remember to do it. All right, well, that's all I have for today. I thank you so much for being here with me. I really enjoyed talking about this. And if you like it as well and want to see more, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see my next video. And until then, don't forget to wear your sunscreen. Bye-bye.